And this course is like a little bit Praise God, everybody. I love the Lord today. He's been very wonderful to me. He's blessed me tremendously. I can't even count all the blessings and the healings, and I thank Him today for keeping me standing this long. And I do feel happier. I feel more great. I'm over here because there's not those things that, that can hinder your walk. Because even though you could be around loved ones and they can hinder your walk. Because a lot of times when you're around things of the world, they can pull on you, and you could be praying and praying and praying, but if those things are there, they could still pull on you, Temptation's always there. God always makes a way, but it's going to be there, The devil, he never stops. He's working day and night. But I love God. He's so wonderful. So wonderful. I mean, I feel like I've grown so much in just a matter of a short time. I was telling the Lord last night in San Antonio, and there's a shaking that first started. And I was real upset about a lot of things that I didn't understand about. I started judging and started talking instead of praying about things. But when you pray about things, then God gives you the understanding. We can't lean on our own understanding. It has to be God that brings us that understanding, And I pray that I don't become judgmental, because I see my mother, and I pray I don't want to be like her, judgmental about things, so cruel, to judge without even, praying about things, without even knowing the understanding, And God has to give us understanding, but we got to pray about it. We can't just be quick to judge and assume, all these things, because God's the judge, we're not, And I thank the Lord for delivering me out of so much sin, and it seems like 100 years ago, so far away, real far, and I'm glad that it's faded away from my life, that I don't think too much of it, and whenever God wants me to remember what He delivered me from, He'll bring it my way, and that's when the testimony comes out, and I thank the Lord for delivering me, for being a lesbian, for being a prostitute, from shooting up all those drugs into my veins, because I could have been dead by now, I couldn't even be standing here. Now, like this morning I was saying, Lord, thank you for life and abundance. We have so much to live for. God, we got to live for God, and He gives us joy, there's a lot of fake things, that the devil always brings, and God shows us, that's fake joy, it's not real, and a lot of things that come our way, that God lets us discern, what is right and what is wrong, and what's real, what's fake. And I thank Sister Dolores for being there. She's a wonderful example, And Sister Linda. I appreciate you, Linda. Because I have been to these feelings that were there for me every day. 11 years ago, I would have gone back because it took a lot of time and it took a lot of patience to show me because I was really lost and I was rebellious. But God has helped me and He used to put the people that were well established and well rooted and could handle, someone like me. Because believe me, I was a crybaby. I was a total crybaby. I went to Linda and I went to the Lord for everything, I was there at Linda's, as soon as the kids were at school, I was right at Linda's house. And I hear her praying, and I stand outside, and I waited till she finished praying, and then I was there, day and night, sometimes 7 days. That's not belief. But I thank the Lord for these two women because they taught me to pray. They taught me how to stand. They taught me, things that I didn't want to learn, that I didn't want to be a part of, because that was changes. And those changes were, I thought, not for me, but then God came and showed me that changes were good, but I needed to make some changes in my life or else I was going to be the same and stay in the same place. And I didn't want to do that, Now I had God and I needed those changes and I needed, to know that God loved me. And I remember when I didn't want to be reproved, but I learned that to be reproved was good. It was magnificent after a while because if I didn't get reproved and I didn't learn from that, then I wasn't going anywhere, And I learned about the fear of God, and if you don't have fear of God, then you're going to sin, and that's important in our lives to have that fear of the Lord, even for the children, It's so important to have that in the children, to teach them that, that they learn about that because we can teach them about fear of man, and fear of man is not good because after a while, kids rebel. They don't care. They don't fear you anymore, after a while, but if they fear the Lord, and that's a good thing, Amen. And that's all I have to say. I just wanted to share that with you. God bless you.